Welcome everyone to another lesson. Have you ever planted a coconut tree and it just didn't develop? That is our case here today, people. Look, take a look here so you can see. I have this coconut tree. I planted it on the same date that I planted these others here. Come closer so they can see the coconuts up close. Look for yourselves. I planted them on the same date. On the same date. All of these here around the fish pond. Why then? Why didn't this one develop? People, when I went to plant this one, I had run out of my lime and my base fertilizer, which is super simple, and the potassium chloride. So what happened? Look, what happened is what happens to you. It doesn't develop, it doesn't grow, it doesn't transform into a large plant like those over there. What are you going to do when this happens? Come with me here. Come along. Today, what am I doing? As you can see, I am cleaning around it here so I can clear the area around the plant. I have already removed a good amount, and now we are going to be removing this plant, and I will have to plant another in its place. With a digging bar like this, it helps a lot. Now you come in just cleaning around it. You are going to take it out with the whole root ball. Look what a beauty. Now you come here and just pull. Look at that beauty. So people, I am not going to lose this one, okay? But so that we don't have some large coconut trees and some smaller ones, we are going to be planting this one in its place. It is already at the right depth. What are we going to do? We are going to prepare the plant so we can plant it. Come with me now so you can see the next steps. Here, people, you are going to need a bucket full of water. Why are you going to use a bucket full of water? To remove the space, the oxygen that is in the roots of this plant. What can come in this oxygen? Fungi and pests can come. So we are going to eliminate that possibility now. How? Simply by doing this. You put the water in a bucket, take your seedling, and put it inside. Come here so you can see what is going to happen now as the water goes in. It's going to start, see? The air is going to start coming out of these roots. In other words, we are going to be eliminating diseases and pests that are in the gaps of the soil. People, it is important that you do this. Follow along with me so you can see the bubbling. This bubbling will only stop when this air is totally removed from the roots. Follow along with me so you can see. It is still coming out. While it is bubbling, people, it can be any fruit you're going to plant. Any plant, you need to remove the air because in the soil where the seedling is, there are spaces. These spaces can contain fungi and pests. So that is why this problem here is important for you to remove. You are only going to take the seedling out of here when it stops bubbling. See, it is almost finishing. So let's prepare a hole here for a successful coconut planting so it starts producing at 1 year of age. Come with me. I already made the hole. Actually, I removed one seedling. I am going to put the other in its place because with the other one, I didn't do the fertilization. It is important. Do not plant a coconut seedling without using fertilization. What fertilization will you use? We are going to be using filler dolomitic lime here, or you can be using calcitic lime. Where do we find this fertilizer? In agricultural supply stores. I will leave it here for you too. How much? 800 grams in the planting hole. Like this, people, just like I am doing. I did this fertilization with lime. What am I going to do? You will be providing calcium and mainly magnesium to the plant and regulating the pH of the soil. Today our soils, our lands here, are acidic soils because they are savanna regions. All savanna soil, because of our climate, is already acidic. What makes the soil, the land, become acidic? Rainwater, your management of the land, all of this influences the acidity of the soil, the acidity of the land, and the increase of aluminum. What is the acidity of the land? It is the increase of aluminum. Aluminum does not let the roots of your plant absorb the nutrients contained in the earth. So here we are correcting the pH and providing calcium and magnesium so this plant can absorb the nutrients. That is why this seedling here, this coconut seedling, did not grow, even though I planted it on the same day that I planted those others. This soil here was acidic, and it could not absorb the nutrients. So now, people, now we are going to do it the right way. I applied the lime. What do I have to do? You have to cover the bottom this way, people. It is important, okay? Cover the bottom for this planting. How long until this starts to produce? 1 year of age, 12 months. From 12 to 14 months, it will release the first bunch. Now, what is the next fertilizer? We are going to use 150 grams of potassium chloride in a coconut planting hole. which is this red one here, so we can provide potassium and chlorine. Can I use salt? Salt has chlorine, however. Salt contains sodium. Sodium in the earth makes your soil weak. On one hand, it helps provide chlorine to the plant. Table salt does. However, the sodium leaves your land weak and you will not be able to develop, to make your plant develop. So when you are already planting your coconut tree, or if you have a coconut tree there, never use salt in the planting or as top dressing, okay, people? It is important for you to have this knowledge. People say they use salt and it works. Why? Because salt has chlorine. Chlorine is a very important micronutrient for the coconut. But which fertilizer am I going to use? The one that has chlorine, potassium chloride. Potassium chloride has chlorine and it has potassium, which will induce its flowering earlier. So never use table salt in the planting of the coconut or as top dressing, people. It will end the fertility of your land, and sometimes you will not develop. This plant will stay stuck. It will not grow. It is important for you to follow this tip. Let's go. The other fertilizer I have is super simple, okay? Here it is. We are going to use it for root development. I didn't use it on the coconut. The coconut stayed stunted, small. Now I am going to mix the two. 150 grams of potassium chloride and 150 grams of super simple. Mix the two like this. And now after you mixed it, give it a few shakes. Look how it becomes a beautiful fertilizer for root development. Now you come here and apply it to the bottom of the hole entirely, in the whole hole like this. It is important for you to do it this way. After you finish this process, you are going to cover this fertilizer with the same soil you took out of the hole. Why? So that the roots of your coconut plant do not have contact with this fertilizer, which can burn them. After you cover it, let's observe the plant that was removing the air with me here. Notice there is no more air coming out, no pests or diseases that were there in those soil intervals, because the earth today has micro and macro pores, spaces. Surely they have all been flooded and everything was removed. That is why it is important, people. While you are preparing the hole for planting, leave it to soak. Now let's remove this seedling and go to the next step. Lay the seedling down this way. It is important, people. This here now is a tip worth millions. See these roots here? I, as a professional, feel very qualified and very happy to bring information like this here, along with this one, a total planting of a coconut tree so it grows fast, because many people do it wrong. People think that cutting these roots or leaving these roots is good, and it's not. What happens when I put the seedling there without cutting them? These roots are going to wrap around the hole, and they are not going to tear into the earth. Do you understand? The new roots that will be born, they will be born tearing into the earth and will open roots here. That is why it is important for you to do this roll here now, right with a pruner like this one. At the end here, you take the seedling and cut. Cut these roots, don't have pity. Cut these roots off. See? If you leave them, they will start to grow in cycles in the hole. The plant does not develop, does not grow, and you will lose the seedling. The seedling will not develop, it will stay small. Now you come and take this little bag off of here. Take it off. Look how beautiful it is with roots. This root on the side is no problem. Look how beautiful the seedling is. And now we go here to the location. Keep the seedling as straight as possible, people. Look, a piece of root stayed here. So what are we going to do here? I am going to remove it. There. Ready, I removed it. Come here now. Place the seedling where it is going to be planted. Now we can leave the seedling as straight as possible by looking at it. Okay, people? I'm going to turn it a little more like this. There. Now what do? The same fertilization, the same soil that you took out of the hole, you cover it with the same soil. See? The same soil. Ah, there are people who separate it, some for one side, some for the other. People, that is all nonsense, okay? Don't listen to those crazy things. Do it as I am doing here. Then you come and do this. Like this, see? I finished. Not yet. Now you come and take a look. The plant is straight, isn't it? Now is the time for you to set it. Give it a stomp on the side. Like this. It's done. Beautiful, lovely, wonderful. It's over. Look at the secret here, people. Wood ash. Here it is. Wood ash. This fertilizer is very important for the coconut plant's growth. It helps it accelerate growth. I don't have wood ash. What can I be using? Charcoal for barbecue. But you might say barbecue charcoal has fat? Yes, but I am not telling you to use that barbecue charcoal that you used in the grill. You go there to the supermarket, buy that bag of charcoal, and before putting it in your grill, you grind it and put it on your plant. Do you understand? Leave it there. You will use it if you don't have wood ash. And now you come with this ash here on the side and place it here in this way that I did, simple, without stalling, without fuss, okay? Without fuss, without keeping you waiting. Now, what do? I come here with my hose and I am going to irrigate. I am going to turn on the valve and come back to irrigate so you can see. The secret here now is the water. The coconut plant is very deficient in water. If you leave your plant without irrigating, it will not grow, it will not develop. Irrigate how many times a day? If you live at the location, twice a day. If you don't live there and someone stays there, once a day is already good, okay? I irrigate twice here. Doing it in this way that I showed you, the preparation of the planting, the fertilization, the seedling, you will have a coconut tree producing at 1 year of age. How to make my coconut tree produce at 12 months? Follow these recommendations. After 30 days here, I will use urea and potassium chloride 3 to 4 times a year and lime twice a year for this coconut to develop and produce a lot. People, I am very happy to bring information like this here to you. I am really very happy here on the channel with all of you arriving. Every day that passes here, the subscribers only increase. To subscribe, click here on the bell, subscribe. Every time a video arrives, you will be reminded. And share this video, people. Public information so everyone has the right to have a little coconut water every morning and produce coconuts at your house, on your farm, wherever you are. If you don't have land, you can plant in a pot. Share this video to help more people. Remembering, people, here on the channel there is the option, if it touches your heart, if this helped you, for you to become a member here of the channel. Become a member here of the channel to help the channel. Give strength here so we are always bringing important themes to help you. And for those who are members here on the channel, they have their comments answered first and your name appears here every time a video passes. A big hug to all of you. Comment here if you will use this tip, if you knew this information, and share this video, people. A big hug to all of you. Stay with God and come along. Amen. If this guide changed how you look at the trees in your garden, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the agricultural secrets that have been overlooked. Plant your future. The next harvest of knowledge will open soon.